Now, if he's a smart grappler, if he has experience, he's going to put this hand on my head. Now, if he gets a deep, tight control, this is very difficult to escape from. So as a general rule, every time your partner's putting his hand by your head, I want to block this arm. Just like if he was trying to punch me in the face, I would want to have my hands in position to block. You can almost look at this as like a knockout punch. Because if he gets that tight control on my head, I have to work so much harder to escape. Because I can no longer turn into him because of the shoulder pressure he's putting on my face. So every time your partner tries to wrap your face, control this arm. You don't want this arm by your face. And then I can even just use my hands to push it, to bring it across, so I don't have to worry about defending it on that side. Alright, so don't put your elbow down. So now, my next arm position is going to be the forearm on the neck. Now, the forearm on the neck, this is good that it's irritating to my partner. The heavier he makes himself and pushes down, the more he kind of irritates his own neck. But what I cannot do is I cannot push up with my arm. Because now I'm exposing my arm to him going into a like spinning arm bar. Yeah, my opponent can spin around to attack my arm. But I do want to use that to keep some weight and pressure off of me. So again, I'm going to use my hips. I bump in. My leg's going to come inside. And we're going to call this leg in, leg over. So I have one leg inside. The other leg is going over his head. Now right now he's leaving his arm in just to be nice while I'm demonstrating. But anyone with grappling experience will never leave their arm inside because they know it's going to get arm barred. So as soon as you swing the leg over, your partner will always pull their arm up. From my leg in, leg over position, my foot, my right leg, my foot has to be on his hip. This way, if he walks to the right, I'm going to follow him. My other foot is either on his neck putting pressure or on his hip. So now if he walks in the other direction, again, I'm just going to spin and follow him. He goes the other way. So now using my legs, I have a better defensive position. Without this foot, he'll just walk around and pass. So that foot is very important. So once again, we're in side control. My forearm is on the outside. I make a little bit of space. I bring my knee in, other leg over. If he gives me a present, you take the present. But most of the time, your partner will not leave that arm in that position for you. And I can bring my foot over to this side if I would like. Now, sometimes people say, well, what if my partner, go ahead and use your right hand and grab my foot. What if your partner's using their hand so that he's unhooked it, so he can come around? So if I feel that my partner's going to start reaching for my foot, I'm going to just come over. One. Because now he's put himself in a position that he has one arm in, one arm out. So now it's easier for me to attack with the triangle. So if he pulls that arm back toward the foot, all I'm doing is coming over. 1, 2, and then we're in position to close the choke. Don't worry about the triangle choke right now. I wasn't even supposed to show that, but we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So what happens when you start practicing? So I'm pushing on the neck. I make space. Leg in, leg over. This is the position that I want you to work from. Go ahead and put more weight on me, Russ. So when my opponent starts putting weight on me, he's not going to feel heavy because my legs are supporting all the weight. I can have it either behind the head or I can even bring the leg over to the hip.